Driving Dynamics created their virtual training program last year, and drivers are adapting quickly. Many of them even prefer it over the in-person method.
The drivers are adapting well to the virtual training. We had to jump in and create this program rather quickly because we had in-person classes scheduled for all of 2020. And then in March, all of a sudden, things abruptly changed. So we had to put our heads together and come up with a way to train the drivers, but keep them from getting sick. So at the very beginning, we had a lot of students that were having trouble. They had their kindergarten kids showing them how to log on to the Zoom classes, but that issue was short-lived. And right now we're hearing from a lot of the students that they actually prefer this method over the in-person method. Both in-person training and virtual training have pros and cons. So when you have the driver in person, you have their attention 100% and you're working with them. There aren't any distractions. But at the same time with COVID, they could possibly get sick because our mobile classroom is really small. So with the virtual training, there are times I feel that students could be distracted, but at the end of the day, we are quizzing them throughout the session virtually. And at the end, there is a longer quiz to make sure that they've retained the material. Right now, virtual training is replacing our standard classroom training. So the students will take the virtual training first, and then when they report to the behind the wheel training site, they're only doing the driving exercises. So a lot of companies right now have travel bans and they can only do the virtual training. But we do have clients that are participating in both the virtual training and then they're participating in our contact-free behind the wheel training. And that is where in their own vehicle, they don't get out of the vehicle and our instructors communicate with them over the FM radio system.